Previously on ZIO Hackathon, many Scala enthusiasts took the challenge of tackling one of the three issue categories: the Mount Fuji, the Matterhorn, and the Mount Everest. After hours of hard work, only 4 have decided to move on to the next phase, presenting their day's worth of work in front of everyone. Will it be William, Peter, Otto, or Esteban?
So what do you think? Who wins number 1?
There's only one way to find out. Calling our first contestant to the stage, Otto Bergles.
I decided to give this a go, and I wanted to tackle the idea that you can use this new ZIO schema to convert these objects to JSON. Here I also use these generators that ZIO comes with to generate a lot of very different variations that I can actually verify that my implementation works well. Yeah, but this pull request has parser, and it also has JSON parser, and it also has code to reverse it back. So,
Thank you very much, Otto. Thank you.
Esteban Marin.
I definitely went brute force all the way and just started creating tests, and eventually everything started breaking. I found the test and the file that worked for me. Then I just cleaned it up and just made it a little bit more interesting. So yeah, eventually I went with lazy spec, which was fun to play around with lazy structure, understanding how is it flat mapping. I had fun, so I think I'm going to continue brute forcing all the way until I get more tests. So.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Esteban. Nice work. Lots of new tests.
William Johnston.
Basically, at a high level, the primitive type and primitive value, like you saw earlier, whole pile of examples that are all fairly similar, but we're missing tests. So I wrote about 500 lines of test code, a lot of use of LLM, took test coverage overall from 81 to 85%. I barked up a wrong tree for a long time because I thought currency, it kept throwing an error in CI. The error said that like USD was not a valid currency. Turns out Scala native and Scala.js don't necessarily support you have to pull in extra libraries to have locale data and so on. So that wasn't there. I have written almost no Scala before this, so this was very much a learning experience for me. The primitive value set of code had no tests at all. There wasn't even a spec for it. So it now has 100% code coverage.
Fantastic. All right. Thank you so much, William, for your work there. Peter St. James.
Yeah, so this is just a brand new spec, so the diff is it's just one file. Similar to William, I haven't written Scala in about 10 years, but I tested the methods that I was able to understand in terms of their intent. We just report this metadata size, then we use the schema metadata class to add metadata to properties on that schema, reporting the size of the metadata on that field, making sure we can add metadata after the fact, after instantiation, and then remove it. And that's what I got.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Peter.
4 promising solutions, but only one can take number 1. Our judges stepped aside to discuss each contestant's contributions. After weighing their efforts, they finally came to a consensus.
Esteban, we took a look at your spec, and we like the fact that the lazy data type is a core data type in this library. It's used actually to do derivation.
So this is Esteban's spear. It's a lazy spec, the last presentation. And this is Peter's.
This is not utilizing schema metadata in the way that's documented in the comment. He's using the direct public constructor here for schema metadata, which is not how it's intended to be used.
Okay.
So you think based on that,
Esteban's is...
And also like lazy is something that's totally feature complete. It's more important that we have a test case in there than for schema metadata, which is still experimental. So we decided in the end that this test was very valuable to us, very important, and it looked to us to be well done.
So I want to congratulate you on winning third place in the ZIO Hackathon. This was a tough choice. We deliberated a bit here.
William came with 400 plus lines of test, but it's just us. Marek he said it improved the test coverage from 81 to 85.
Yeah.
And he also managed to fix some CI issues.
Which is valuable for the project.
Yes.
Always. Just the tests. It's like, this is stuff we needed to do anyway.
Because some of that thing can take time.
Yeah, we thought this was your first chance using Scala, right? And you not only came up with a very comprehensive test suite, even if it was LLM generated, who wouldn't use LLM for tests? It's perfect fit. But you managed to uncover some of the difficulties that come when you're testing across platforms and solve them with a separate pull request that fixed the build problems. And then you actually figured out how to use a JVM-only annotation, which is an important part of this solution. So in exchange for all of that, plus your 400 lines of LLM stuff, well, not quite that many, but we want to congratulate you on taking second place prize in the ZIO Hackathon. Thank you very much, William, for your contribution.
The fact that he wrote a whole JSON parser, he aligned with a pretty printer. And then also tested it. He did make some mistakes, but he's very minor. By far. He actually did 2 Matterhorn tickets at the same time. We thought people would do one of those. He did 2 of them. Yeah. And he's got another pull request. So
That's amazing work. Your first place prize is well earned. Congratulations. All right, please give all of our ZIO Hackathon participants a hearty round of applause for all the work they put in to making this ZIO library better.
It was a very fun challenge. I enjoyed exploring the challenge of the ZIO schema. I hope that this project will also be used commercially. Interesting challenge. I really enjoyed it.
It's been a while since I've contributed to an open source project, so it was nice to have some dedicated time to do that. Yeah.
You know, I started not really knowing where it would be. I started not knowing much about Scala, but nothing about ZIO, and just thought I'd come in and have fun and enjoy the process.
Yeah, I'm very happy. I finally won something. So yeah, I'm very happy. I got a mock.